I thought it was a dope thing because all this. How do you feel about the new Batman? Like how when you first
Save it
heard
all. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're doing a thing. Yeah.
We can go all if you
Champion bound, I'm Malcolm X with a pinch of Christ. Catches with the jab, I'm Floyd May, my defense is nice. Crafted by a Mac, I'm embedded to get the cheese. Genius with the beats, this pop off and I move with ease.
Well, when they reintroduced a new Batman movie with Twinkle Twinkle Little Vampire,
Robert Pattinson?
yes, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, and I'm a huge Batman fan, like literally, and I can't say that this isn't hyperbolic, right? My entire life has been based on like the stories of Batman, Greyson specifically. Um, I don't think I want another Batman movie. Like I can't imagine what you're going to tell me or what story you're gonna bring me that
Well, I mean, and I understand what you're saying. I think the story part of it, from what I can understand, doesn't seem like anything that's been done. So I'm not mad at the story. I'm not. I'm not mad at and I'm not really mad at the actor. One thing. Let's get into this. Let's introduce the show. Who are you?
HP Fangs, Haji P.
Where can people find you at?
You can find me at all things HP Fangs, Instagram, Facebook, hpfangs.com. I don't know, probably in line at Wendy's trying to get a Frosty, hoping the Frosty machine
Vanilla
isn't
or
broke.
chocolate?
Come on, dog, chocolate. I don't even know why they did that. Why did you even make a vanilla Frosty?
Because some of y'all like vanilla.
Man, you know what? The people who like vanilla Frosties, I'd be questioning. Y'all are the people that we kneel against.
All right, and so this is not a Marvel Theory Monday, but I'm gonna let y'all qualify. And if you leave a comment, subscribe, you can get prizes. So you can get something from
Me, Haji P, HP Fangs. Cameras are weird.
There's no cameras.
Oh yeah, no cameras.
And it'll probably be Marvel inspired because it's Marvel Theory Monday, even though we're talking about DC. And also, what can you get besides dope artwork?
All right, okay, we're doing shirts.
Yeah.
All right.
NC County Lines, NC All Star shirt, which is the DC video. So if you're mad about it, you should feel good. And also the official Inquisitive Mind of Louis T IMOT T-shirt.
I just don't. What? Oh, well, isn't this one supposed to be like Batman Year One? Like, because if they
a little bit after year one, not quite Batman Year One, like year 1 year 6 months
into being Batman.
Yeah, and
if they did that and that was the totality of the movie, I would. But then he really wouldn't get a chance to be Batman. I would probably be into that because when Nolan did it, sort of in the first Batman movie. Like he touched on it, and I think he murked it. But to be able to explore that way deeper, I would love it. I don't want to see another. I don't want to see his parents get shot again. I don't want to see the pearls fall again.
Nobody wants that.
I don't want to see him in the well trying to get up. Like there's just nothing I want to see again in the Batman movie, especially since like the Batman trilogy stomped everything.
Well, I mean, they're supposed to do like a Arkham Raid style movie, like him, like I don't know, like it's supposed to be The Long Halloween. Are you familiar with that story?
I do know the Long Halloween, which there was a whole lot of spying and dancing and fancy balls.
It's supposed to take him back to his detective. It's supposed to be more detective than anything. So while you're thinking on that, and I know you don't be in the blogs and the videos like I am. There's a big thing. The internet was in a tiff over Robert Pattinson not working out during quarantine, saying that he doesn't have to be buff.
He doesn't have to be buffed.
So you don't think Batman, because Batman is like the peak.
No.
Peak. human
He's in
physique.
peak physical condition, yes, but he's not buffed unless Frank Miller is in charge.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
But Robert Pattinson seems so skinny. Maybe you're right, but I just don't like his attitude of saying like he don't have to work out. Like, one, I'm going to give you $12 to see you. Do some push-ups.
well,
and do some meal plans and work with your personal trainer.
now I will say that's probably a pretty pompous attitude. Like, excuse me, did you not see when there were sparkles all over me?
Yeah.
Like, does this have to work out? That, like, But I don't think that a Batman needs to be like swole. I think that's unnecessary.
Yeah, maybe, but he
Like,
needs to be in shape.
you can't be as agile
Yes.
as a Batman if you can't, like,
You need to be like
if
a
you don't
ninja.
have full range of your neck.
Batman's essentially a ninja, so yeah, they're not like big dudes.
Yeah.
But they're
But like,
yeah.
you have a little muscle. Like, the suit's gonna do the rest.
yeah.
The suit's gonna do the rest.
So, all right. So how do you feel? So now they got the Snyder cut coming out on HBO Max. I did a video for that. The link will be in the description if you want to check out my thoughts on that. And so that's kind of bringing back Ben Affleck. How did you feel about his Batman?
I just hate Ben Affleck with the fire of 1,000 things that are on fire. Maybe it's the cleft in his chin. Maybe it's because he's from Boston, and I have a thing about people from Boston. I just don't like him.
So
I don't, and to the fact that he is a well acclaimed actor. There's no question about that. It's hard for me to remove him as Bruce Wayne. Like, as Bruce, I don't see him being a Bruce Wayne. Whoever you get to play Batman has to also be Bruce Wayne, and it's more important that they're Bruce Wayne because the mask will take care of Batman. Like Robert Pattinson, I can totally see him being Bruce Wayne.
yeah.
He can be Bruce Wayne all day, and I think that if I were a casting director, that's what I would look for first. I didn't like Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne.
Really?
I mean, that is the prototype.
Yeah.
He was a great Batman. Even in his Bruce Wayne moments, he was still Batman. But he didn't look like a Bruce Wayne. And maybe it was like the hair. He just didn't strike me as like a hyper, like rich playboy type of person.
He seemed he did seem kind of like he was always, because he was socially awkward.
Yeah.
So he was like always Batman.
Yeah, he was just always Batman.
Um,
He was never Bruce Wayne.
So two-part question. Out of all the interpretations of Batman, Kevin Conroy excluded, all the live versions of Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite Bruce Wayne? And then if it's different, who's your favorite Batman?
I'm gonna get persecuted for this. My favorite Bruce Wayne was George Clooney. My favorite George Clooney is Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
He is Bruce Wayne. Like, I don't think there was. If you go by what Bruce Wayne is just supposed to be, it's just George Clooney all day. Why can I not think of his name?
Val Kilmer?
No. How is it possible that this dude's name?
Who?
Christian Bale.
Okay. Yep.
Christian Bale. Christian Bale was a really good Bruce Wayne too. Christian Bale was a dope Bruce Wayne. He was, man, it's so hard, right? Because for the time that Michael Keaton's Batman came out, and Tim Burton was perfect for a Batman iteration. I don't know if either one was better than the other as much as they were the exact thing they needed to be.
For the time.
Yeah, they were the exact thing they needed to be for the time.
So George Clooney, the perfect Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
And as of right now, Ben Affleck is the best Batman. I mean,
What? Just the whole studio will burn down.
so
No,
between
the best Batman is Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Mike,
but maybe Christian Bale.
Christian Bale and Michael Keaton. Because when that Batman came out, it was dark, it was gritty, it was seedy, it was everything you expected Gotham to be. He was everything you expect a Batman to be. Just like when Christian Bale's movies came out now, that's exactly what it was. So every other movie, like, so your Ben Stiller Batman is essentially George Clooney Batman with the nipples.
Ben Stiller. Who's Ben Stiller?
Did I say Ben Stiller?
You said Ben Stiller.
Ben Affleck. They all Ben Stiller, Ben Affleck.
Rest in peace, Jerry Stiller.
But Robert Pattinson, just Val Kilmer. You're
I
not.
don't think I've ever seen those. I don't think I've ever seen those later Batman movies.
It was forgettable, and I was so hyped on that movie because Robin was going to be in that movie. It was a Batman and Robin movie, and I was like, my guy.
I don't
He's
think I've
in.
ever seen. Yeah, the one like all. I've seen bits and pieces. I might go back and try to watch those. But I doubt
It's hard.
Yeah, that's what I.
It's hard to watch. It is hard to watch.
So all right. So current. So how do you feel right now? Right. Technically, there's three. Okay, to be technical. There's three Bruce Waynes in the DC continuity of movies right now. You got the Bruce Wayne from the Joker movie.
Mm-hmm.
You got Robert Pattinson coming, and they just brought back Ben Affleck. Like, do you feel like that messes up? Because we got our boy Keith. He's all about continuity and all that stuff. But do you feel like that's how do you feel about there being three?
I don't think
Batman.
DC doesn't really have a universe like Marvel does cinematically.
Yeah.
And it may be something they're trying to build, but that's not DC's strong suit. I'm a big DC Comics fan. They're not hitting on movies.
Yeah.
They're just not hitting on movies.
So, are you just cool with them just doing whatever works? Does that
because
mess
I feel
it
like
up?
Joker was a movie.
Yeah.
That was a movie. That was not a super. That was a movie. And if they're smart, they will leave that exactly where it's at.
They're not smart.
Well, maybe
They're not smart.
financially, I get the move, but leave that right where it's at. But I would much rather see that Batman than any other Batman come forward, because I would love to see how that plays out. Because Joker is so much older than Bruce Wayne is in that movie, which you don't really know what the ages are in the comics or the series.
You assume they're the same age.
But you assume they're the same age. You know what I mean? And then like, kind of, is that why we have the relationship that we have? Because I thought we were brothers, and I'm still under this belief that we're brothers. And it's just so much I would love to see with that. I would love to see Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton kind of did it. But I would love to see that romance between Batman and Joker. Not like I'm Batman trying to get Joker. I am Batman in this relationship with Joker. Almost like a White Knight. Like if they did a White Knight story, that would be ill. But just like how engaged Batman is just on.
So I mean,
Well, I can say, no.
So you don't seem like you're really hyped with the new one. I mean, I like, so take Batman out of the picture, whatever. The other people that's in that movie and who they're cast, you got and I don't even like him as an actor, but I think he's gonna be dope. You got Colin Farrell playing. Who's Colin Farrell playing?
Penguin?
Is he playing the Penguin?
I think he's playing the Penguin.
Yes. Well, I thought the fat kid was gonna play the Penguin, but he quit. The funny kid, not Seth Rogen, the other one.
The guy who did Olaf? Oh no, yeah,
Superbad.
the other one. Yeah, the
not
other
Seth
one.
Rogen, the other. And they're not fat anymore. I'm way fatter than both of them. That's why I can't fit on the camera.
I don't. It's just another Batman movie just doesn't.
And then you got
do it.
I mean, it's been 20 years now. You finally get. Well, I guess they did Catwoman kind of in the Nolan.
I would love to see a Catwoman movie.
They got
it's not Halle Berry.
And I mean, they're bringing back Catwoman. They're gonna have Penguin. You ain't seen Penguin since Keaton.
And how are you going to top Danny DeVito's role as a penguin?
I mean, people say how you gonna top Keaton as people say how you gonna top Joker Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson
And-
and Heath Ledger came through and like kicked the door open,
Yeah.
and then Joaquin Phoenix came in and just kept kicking the door.
Yeah.
And Jared Leto looked at the door and like just played with the knob a little bit.
Hey, but he's gonna get redeemed with the Snyder cut.
All right.
Maybe. Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right looking at it in that
and
regard.
I feel like there's I
but I'm trying to go through Rogue Gallery and figure out
There's supposed to be a bunch of other ones. I don't know.
like a good Riddler, like a good like Edward Nygma.
They got I can't remember who they got for but he's going to be in it because it's going to be heavily you're familiar with the story in the comics, but the Riddler is a big part of that
because it's the last
storyline.
time, a really good Bullock, like some heavy Bullock in the movie.
Okay, so we got Robert Pattinson as the Batman, Zoe Kravitz Catwoman, Colin Farrell as Penguin. You got Paul Dano as the Riddler. You got, I know you're gonna love this casting. You got Jeffrey Wright as the Commissioner Gordon. And if you want to know more about that, I'm gonna also put that link in the bio when we're talking about race and gender
It
swapping.
just doesn't.
Let me
I'll leave
finish.
that where it's at.
And then Andy Serkis as Alfred Pennywise, and
Pennyworth, don't respect the pen.
Pennyworth. I'm sorry. And well, nobody else really that I know of, so I'm not going to mention it. But John Turturro as Carmine Falcone. So I mean, I guess the main people, and I think there's going to be some other smaller ones that haven't been named yet. So I guess it's mainly Penguin, Riddler, and I guess Carmine Falcone.
Yeah, I mean those are the major players in Last Halloween.
Okay.
Or Long Halloween. Man, I think.
Are you hyped for the Snyder Cut? Were you on that? I got a question for you. Did you even know that was a thing? That people was wanting the Snyder Cut of Justice League?
I knew there was a Snyder Cut, but I didn't realize how much of a hype there was around it. And I think it's just because, like, I click off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I saw Justice League and I was like, well, would you give me something different? It's not. How's it gonna be better? This movie was a tank. Like
DC.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I keep wanting to ride for DC, but they don't give me what I want cinematically.
They gave you Jason Momoa. That's all you need.
Such a headache around that.
And they gave you Ray Parks as Cyborg. I think it was Ray Parks, Cyborg.
But like, the suit sucked. Flash's suit sucked. It just looked like a movie full of robots that sucked.
Henry Cavill is a dope Superman.
Yo, yes. Bring me more Henry Cavill Superman movies. Because I'm 1,000% on board with that. He was the first Superman I ever watched beat somebody up in a movie.
And he snapped that guy's Zod neck.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Robin?
I mean, my favorite Robin is Dick Grayson.
He's Nightwing.
He's who was my favorite Robin.
Detective,
Dick Grayson is my favorite Robin.
Detective Grayson.
Who is my favorite? Oh man, it's so hard. Well, I like Red Hood. I didn't really like Jason Todd as a Robin. Tim Drake was dope. Damian, Son of Batman was such a good Robin story. Like Son of Batman, I was more into the Son of Batman than the Tim Drake come up.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where I land on that. But Dick Grayson. I mean, he was a prototype. I had huge hopes for Duke. I thought before he became like Bat Signal, I thought Duke Thomas was going to be a Robin.
Uh-huh.
And I thought it was like, here we go, Batman.
Is that the same guy that's going to be Batman?
Say what?
Like, isn't he going to be the new Batman and the new 52? Isn't he going to be a black Batman?
Yeah, if it's going to be a black Batman, it's going to be Duke Thomas.
Yeah, Black Power.
I mean, like, all right, so a now black Batman, sure. But you can't have you can't go back and make Batman Black because it doesn't fit with the time. There's no way Gotham City is allowing vigilantes to prowl around, let alone a black dude and a mask.
You
Come
have a
on,
mask
God.
where you won't see it. You
Come
got
on, God.
that Batman Beyond type mask.
Yeah, I'm about to say, unless he had the full like Batman Beyond joint, they weren't going for that.
So
Working with the cops.
So who would you want to see? Would you want to see any of those Robins in a movie? What do you think?
I still want to see a good like Dick Grayson in a movie.
So you want to see Dick Grayson in a movie, but you don't want to see a Batman movie.
See, that would become a Gotham movie.
And then, how do you? And I didn't even bring this up. How do you feel about Teen Titans?
The show
Or Titans?
The show?
Yeah.
I still hadn't seen it because I can't get DC Universe on any of my like anything, and I'm not gonna watch it on an iPad. I can't watch. I can't do it that way.
Okay. And I guess, well, HBO Max, when that come out, you should be able to get it with your Snyder Cut.
Yep. So I'll wait for it to come out on HBO.
HBO, I need that promo code. Send that my way. This is my second video talking about y'all.
Cut the check.
Cut the check. All right. So that's Haji P on the red couch, my 3 Batman, and Bruce Wayne's. Where can people find you at?
I don't know why I clapped. That was so ridiculous. I'm sorry. All HP Fang everything. Instagram, HP Fangs. Facebook, HP Fangs. HPFangs.com. HP Fangs on Twitter now. Now on Twitter.
I'm on Twitter too, man. We tweet each other.
I hadn't tweeted in forever.
I just retweet other people's tweets sometimes now. But I'm back. I got the app. I didn't have the app forever. And I have the app. That's probably why I don't be on my iPad, because I'll be on my phone tweeting or looking at tweets.
I need to get back in the tweet game.
I am too. So yeah, follow me on Twitter, MELOUIST, or you can look up IMOLT podcast on Twitter, on YouTube, on Instagram, IMOLT. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment. You can win some dope prizes. Check out our video. We got a Marvel Theory Monday video coming up this Monday. We are talking about the soap opera known as the X-Men animated series.
Soap operas.
That's why we got...
Trick me into watching soap operas.
That's why we got X-Men stuff in the background. All right. So, peace.